Hello, guys. Thank you for being here. Once again, we return to a story about White House and everything around the scandals in White House. As well, there is a conspiracy theory that literally goes around today news that literally departed Ken Starr, the important figure that literally was the judge that was daring to be in the protest of literally against Clinton when he had that sexual accusation. And of course, later on, he continued to be as well with the other president to be. So let's see what's his connection and what is his influence over the both last presidents, Clinton as well Trump. And let's see what is the conspiracy question and is it true or not. Again, this will be added to my playlist Justice Will Be Served and Stop the War. So you may check all the playlists with all the conspiracy theories, the fake or real celebrity marriages and death. And do check the rest of them. It's 350 videos as well. And as well, if you like material, don't forget to hit the like, share with your community, subscribe, and put the alarm bell to be a part of possible giveaway. Daily, we have one giveaway as well, a free card for all the subscribers. Just be patient at the end of the live stream. Meanwhile, just welcome the comments and the question connected to only this team. Otherwise, send at the end the donation questions that are your personal question that are out of this range. Once again, we return to a Ken Starr. What's happening with the Ken Starr? I'm going to put the time frame for this one. 1 second. Literally arrived the news that he departed. He was literally having a complication of the surgery in a Houston hospital. Again, there is a conspiracy theory. Is this confirming again that Trump was right and the Clinton literally has their own secret revenge, or anybody who was literally during their career as confronting them? And what is happening right now? Let's check out the first daring question. Thank you for this daring question. So the man, Ken Starr, who led the investigation into the Clinton administration, he died September 13, 2022, guys. And this is during a long time unfounded conspiracy theories. So once again, is it the Clintons that they killed him? Did Clintons killed? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at. The answer is wow. The answer is there. Wow. There will be confirmation around the public, literally. Wow. Because this is my card. I have a death card and then I have a roll card as well, finishing him. The finishing him. Wow. They didn't want him to have a second chance to be and protect the Trump as well in this next witch hunt over the Trump. That's how I see it. And everything that he was doing in the past, like literally, they never forgot what he done. But this was his professional role, and yes, this confirmed that as well. Clinton, they never forget whoever goes against them. They're very scrupulous, even if it's their all the time their guiltiness. Even in the first trial in 80s when Hillary was young, just married, and her husband has that sexual allegation. She stood by his side. And literally afterwards, that lady literally was like cursed, that was literally a victim of his sexual abuse. And I'm just looking the cards, Seven of Pentacles. Whatever was result of his hard work, it's literally was as well his own like being doomed and helping him to unfortunately not helping, going against him, his own actions. Literally, they never forgot in the past and then decided to this time finish him. They didn't want him to have a second round showing his influence Ken Starr over the next one, the clearing of the Trump. They were literally afraid of that thing. Look at being nerve-wracking situation. He could literally be. He was a person of influence. He could literally be an influential person that Clinton they were afraid to have a second round of influence, and this was a very he could hurt so many things and so many allegations they could come towards as well the towards the contemporary presidency as well. Everything involved the cycle from the past again goes back to the Clinton again. All the time I hear Clinton, Clinton. The guy who led that investigation to the Clinton administration, yes, that's him as well. At the age of 76, he died again, guys. Look at the red flags quickly, quickly. Wow. Having the complication during the surgery. Again, all the conspiracy theories, somehow I just hear hospital is so easy to manipulate. All the things happening in a hospital, if not back at home or on the highway, they're happening literally the perfect ambush in the hospital. That's what I just heard. Was it a setup during his surgery? Wow. Yes, look at. Yes. Ten of Pentacles. Yes. From the look at. Do you see from the people of power? And yes, they took an action. Eight of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. Wow. They wanted literally to postpone whatever his appearance to public with that protecting the Trump case. That's what I just felt. Said it, so they decided to finish him. Wow. I'm going to keep these cards as well. I'm going literally, guys, to show you this in a short version. So stay with me and be on the TikTok, Instagram, Twitter as well. Gala Travel, the same name. So you can check out the full reading and have a short version. The looking the cards. Literally, I'm going to repeat this. You can have that order of the cards. One second. One second. Action. As well. Why? Because on the bottom, they don't want look at status quo. They don't want to change whatever is happening, the globalist forces. They don't want to change and they don't want interference to that somebody who is going to check their dirty work as well. At least they didn't go with the suicide. Somebody just made that tweet. Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton finally got him. At least they didn't go with the suicide this time. That's a nice tweet. As well, their second tweet, Rip Ken Starr, can't help but wonder if he was writing a Clinton white water tell. Wow, that's for sure. Again, let's see. Was Ken Starr preparing writing a Clinton white water? Wow. It seems like literally he wanted to return. Wow, wow, wow. Look at guys. He wanted to be focused on the Hillary this time. Do you see? He wanted to focus to be focused, can't start on the manipulation on the Hillary, trying to return into the politics. Just do be aware, trying to return to a politics, the pure manipulator in the form of woman from the Clinton couple. So yes, this was everything arranged from the Hillary. Again, guys, just be aware the Bill is always one soft figure and he's just a puppet in the hands of a Hillary from the start of the politics. Whoever was advising them, whoever was doing that political consultation and campaign consultation, they were always literally being paid as well to um, push in the shade Hillary charismatic person personality, and literally as well this time they cannot. This time the dragon is awakened, and that is the dragon, the manipulative queen, who wants that literally she will seduce and put a fire on anybody. Hello, hello. Shanner, hello. The questions are PayPal donation, guys. And hello, Yusra. Thank you. Again, I'm going to as well to leave these cards for a second. I'm going to make a short version of that. So, guys, yes, unfortunately, the evil is still under the politics of this country, and unfortunately, there is so much dirty work continues, and whoever is trying to get the Trump, guys, again, I'm not about on anybody's side. I mean, I should be as a spiritual worker neutral, but I'm just going to follow the dark and the white forces, the angel spiritual wall between the between the angel and that fallen side, the dark side. What I see still, this is a last struggle, last battle of the one that they are losing the game all over the planet. Is the last struggle. They're investing everything, even in the neo-Nazis back in Ukraine. Why the Hillary was so many times going to Ukraine? What for? Because sorry, she was literally just a ex first lady. What she was doing in Ukraine? I'm just going to ask. Like no other first lady, ex first lady. Hello, as well. Again, on the bottom, everything is around the big brother. Look at the big brother approved. Yes, it's about her returning to politics, but approved as well from the Biden politics, the people around him. Yes, look at, she want to return. She is here pure manipulator. Behind in the shade of the Biden, again another darkness. It's the same club thing. Definitely it is. Whatever, I do not care who is in whatever political party or whatever level at the moment. This is definitely, look at the big brother, the Biden figure, and he and her wanted to literally return to politics and have that literally, look at guys trying to reconsider whatever it is, having a little a secret deal with him. Look at, this is a secret arrangement by Biden team and Clinton, Hillary Clinton, and seems like they didn't want nothing to be disturbed. Like it was too enough, the Trump thing disturbing their own last fake victory. I would call it like in history, in ancient history, there was a peer victory, like it was a last call with the fake victory. It seems like whatever they're doing, doing with a lot of lost and unfortunately so brutal, obvious. The things that is conspiracy, it's not conspiracy, it's a whole truth. That's what I'm going to say here. And as well sending away, look at being over the continent and supporting these guns and the war. It seems like having that as well conspiracy, I mean, pardon, the alliance abroad over the sea, trying to have that power over the Europe and whatever is happening in the Europe. So yes, the answer is yes, and Ken was literally removed. This was not a natural cause of death. So do not tell me what's the natural cause. We are going to have the truth revealed in some years after, like always is coming any conspiracy theory. It's literally there of it. The conspiracy, it's not, and again, guys, I'm always going to say I don't like to use the conspiracy word because I'm insulting the people who are the brave ones who were daring to talk, and literally it's insult because somehow conspiracies give you a trigger like, is this person sane or not? Like, sorry guys, it's insulting for the researcher who are the brave one, the only brave one, the few good brave people who are talking the truth, including that witch hunt over the Trump, whatever he was having the documents. He was having a proof of the pure evil actions that they were hidden in the White House. And that's again rolling around that investigation, never turning to the end. Remember, from the Franklin to the future other cases, never turning to the justice, never getting to the light, even if it's talked about, it's disappeared very fast. And as well, like Rip Ken Starr, rest in peace, because you have survived here all these years, and it takes really charismatic person to survive and be a balance in the later years, because guys, whatever happened in 90s, literally, I must go and read a little bit about, again, about the Ken Starr, a former federal appellate judge, attorney, and solicitor general for President George Bush. Started from him, drew national headlines in the late 90s for his investigation into Whitewater and Arkansas land development venture involving the Clintons. So he was the first one daring, wow, daring again that material greediness of the dirty politician Clintons, and he was the one doing that investigation. His work led him to uncover Bill Clinton's affair as well with then White House Monica Lewinsky internal. So Ken Starr investigation found that Bill Clinton had tried to cover up the Lewinsky affair during the unrelated sexual harassment lawsuit and forced the former president to acknowledge he had lied under the oath. So 1998 in September, in 445-page report delivered to Congress, Starr detailed 11 possible grounds for impeaching Clinton, including abuse of power, obstruction of justice, and perjury. The House of Representatives impeached Bill Clinton in December 98, but the Senate acquitted him and he finished his second presidential term. Again, guys, just to inform you, these were the days when there was that was Bill Clinton, the literally at finishing his second presidential term, he provoked all the time the war in ex-Yugoslavia. Yes, he was definitely guilty for the children in ex-Yugoslavia being under sanction, not having the food and having bombs, and etc. etc. Yes, indeed. Again, despite the history, the Clintons, again, there is a saying, despite the history, did Clinton really remove him? Just do check at the start of the reading. There is an answer for that. I tried through different angles, and the answer is yes. Again, that complication from a surgery at the Baylor St. Luke Medical Center in Houston. The news will be repetitive. The news will be research, and the news will be set up in a future. Like there will be, I just heard like a reset of the news. This was everything a stage story for public. Wow, look at, there is the blackmail. Wow, look at the codependency, and literally it will be investigated who was here blackmailed to make that report, because as well somebody is going to pursue the truth, and somebody needs to be courageous. Is it as well this Ken Starr as well, the one being represented as fighting with the beast, fighting with the beast, that the Clinton are the representative of the club of the beast, and literally being a brave, courageous, and wanted the truth, and literally they wanted just to literally to put him away. That's what I see. And again, the same card repeating from the first tarot deck. The world, they just finished him. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, they're responsible, guys. The first and the last card in both decks are amazingly identical. The world, yes, they finished him. And the last card, yes, they found him literally being under the bad influence as well because he was not in their club. I just want to say that. And they wanted literally to block him because he was in opposite club. And they send the guys to check up that they send the people on the contract, literally a killer on the contract. This is happening in my readings, this card. So I'm going to keep these cards here. This is so confirming when I see the same tarot cards, order 78 cards, two different tarot boxes, and they're having the same order of cards. As you see, I'm shuffling in front of you guys. Again, the Kenneth wife, Alice, said in a text message to her friends and supporters, Ken was so courageous. Wow, did we say here courageous person? He never complained and he continued to express gratitude to all his nurses and doctors for their care. Courageous? Why she would say Kenneth's wife courageous? Courageous of what? Right? Against whom you have to be courageous. So yes, we Ray claims that the Clintons killed him. Yes, that's what is in this report, and it's an interesting report. Political fact, by the way, you can Google www.politifact, yes, .com. Again, guys, I'm going to have a second live stream immediately after this one. We are going to compare the Clinton's youngsters, the news about Ivanka husband, and I'm going to talk about Chelsea Clinton husband as well. We're going to compare what is the fake and real marriage and what is the pure energy reflecting from the parents, family lineage, good or bad karma. So welcome to join the second live stream, the next one. It will literally arrive in a few minutes. So now at the end of the live stream, just let me check up the questions. Hello, hello. Hello. Shannon. Okay, I'm returning to questions. Sorry guys, I was Googling and reading you the memory and the questions about Ken Starr. Let me return. Hello, Shannon. How are you? Again, Shannon. So I don't understand what is the question about. 1 second. So guys, today we continue with this theme about Clinton and Trump, so you can connect to this theme. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Shannon. I will. Any short question here? Yusra as well. I'm going to pull up the question for you guys. Just bear with me. Let me restart the second live stream. So guys, stay tuned. Check out the playlist Top War. Check out the playlist Family Secrets. Check out the playlist Stop the War and Justice Will Be Served as well. There is so many conspiracy theories, missing people, suicide turned to be eventually homicide. And this will be added, the Ken Starr case will be literally added to this playlist. I'm going to have one serious article now for you guys, a little bit of curiosity because these were the conspiracy teaser questions. Let's go for the New York Times. New York Times. Ken Starr, the independent counsel whose investigation uncovered the White House sex scandal that riveted the nation and led the President Bill Clinton impeachment for lying under oath, obstructing the justice, died on Tuesday at a hospital in Houston at 76. His wife, Ellie Starr, said he has spent the last 17 weeks in a hospital, Baylor St. Luke Medical Center, fighting an undisclosed illness. Wow, undisclosed. Here it is, another red flag. Undisclosed illness. So they didn't know what is happening with him, right? I'm going to check up again. Undisclosed illness of Ken Starr, range or not? Yes, it's fake. It's fake. It's a range again from the Hillary. Hillary is always like a queen of wands, guys. Literally, she's here. Hillary is here as a queen of wands, as you see, and it's fake. The illness was arranged. And that's why we have here the statement undisclosed illness 70 weeks. They couldn't figure out in all the investigation searching 70 weeks, they didn't know to name his illness as well. Why they opened his body, right? During the surgery, there was a complication. Of course, definitely was arranged some virus that they had put literally like they're always doing. Wow, they didn't want him to literally have our support to another club. Again, the same cards, reunion alliance. They didn't like his reunion alliance with the opposite, with the Trump. That's what I see. And they were daring. They were daring. Will we find the body proof? Will we find the body proof? Wow. Will be the body proof? What's in his body range from Clinton's? Somebody's undecided to tell the truth. Look at the media. Media are literally undecided, scared of being, again, like when they shut up one person, literally the rest of the people, they lose that brave spirit. And we need more brave people fighting for against the beast that include one of them is the starting the family with the name C, you know which one. And it seems like it's the right moment at the moment to cool down and keep up the silence because people are scared. Is this the right moment? Sorry, guys. This is just opinion of these people who are holding the truth, but I don't see it's the right moment because this is the last battle. We have to be active. The last battle for the truth. And whatever is a global conspiracy, yes, the answer again is yes, yes. They removed him. Look at another card was on the bottom, just reverse. Sorry, guys. Ace of Pentacle, definitely whoever was daring and having the answer with these two cards. Definitely, this was a Hillary. He staged this, and literally, the illness of Ken Starr was fake, arrange, and they didn't like his brave spirit, his courage card, and here risk taker they didn't like. Wow. It seems like as well in the past there was a kind of arrangement when he was in that allegation against the Clinton, and well, there was behind the scene a kind of arrangement, a secret arrangement, like a secret that public was eventually so obvious to a public that when they closed the case of Clinton, literally all that arranged court case and literally again giving him a green light to continue with his work, but as well just to resign from his position. Yes, it's true. It seems like uh, behind the scene, whatever it is, as well, he was aware of this, Ken Starr, on the court case that they're breaking the promise. As well, he just he couldn't fight against all of them because all this court system was little range around this. He couldn't find this. He was aware. Look at Judgment Call and King of Wands, that they're breaking the promises. They're breaking the function. What is their purpose for? What they are paid to work. They're breaking their moral obligation. by literally not putting him in jail. Yes, that's true. And what they're doing now, they're accusing literally the Trump that wanted to expose all the dirty thing. They're accusing him for the whatever they are doing. It's somehow remind me of the situation when the Zelensky talked about the Slavic people and East Europe against him, and he's the pure liar, and he's pure puppet, and he's not even Ukraine, and he's literally going anything to destroy the country of Ukraine for his personal bank accounts. And this reminds me of that story. So literally, Frida, again. Sorry, guys. My Frida is confirming. And again, look at is it's not possible to have that mainstream blockages, mainstream media blockages. Like again, what's happening? Why there is no people in the live stream except my supporter Shanner? Thank you, Shanner, for being here. Vieni, Frida. Guys, just a little bit of everything in Ken Starr reading as well. I'm going to return to just be aware, stay tuned, subscribe, and put the alarm bell. And going for the next one with us. So live stream you can join. We are going to compare Trumps and daring to compare the grandchildren, the children, Chelsea, marriage real or fake, and as well Ivanka and her beautiful husband, moral values of both son-in-laws. Let's see who is fake, who is real. Yes, we are daring, and there is another news about possible illness in the family of the Trump son-in-law. So we are going to check that, and I hope everybody will. Whoever is having the illness, I hope it's not the conspiracy theory again. Again, yes. So, welcome question, political question on this team. So join the next one live stream, and let the truth win. Peace and love.